I just try and stay under like 1,200 calories a day. Also wanted to talk...
1,200 calories? Girl, what the fuck are you doing?
Go fruit yourself.
Hey Fruit Bats, welcome to another episode. So one of you Fruit Bats wanted me to do a video on Chrisspy. And when I heard her name, I was like, there's someone on the internet called Chrisspy. I gotta look this up. So I looked her up, 2.8 million followers on Instagram. She's got over 1.4 million followers on YouTube. Safe to say she's reaching a heck of a lot of young girls with her message, which just seems to be a lot about like makeup and beauty and that kind of stuff. So before we go on though, I want to go to the Tana Mojo. I learned how to say it, yes. Tana Mojo video that I just made. I saw a comment here which made me giggle a bit. I hate you so much. Girl, calm your flaps. You hate too much. Why don't you start loving? Why don't you start actually putting that energy into trying to help people? Educate instead of hating. Educating instead of hating. That's what you really should do. I just said, oh babe, I hope you feel better soon. I really do, girl. Machine Gun Mermaid, I really hope you feel better soon because just carrying that energy around must really suck. So here, on to Chrisspy. Let's go to Chrisspy. Chrisspy's photos, I had a little quick look in here. So she's promoting this fit tea bullshit. She's selling her soul for that crap. And you know what, this is just drugs, okay? This is just a laxative. It's just gonna make your colon explode, all that shit out of your butt. And you're gonna feel like crap because that's what's happening. It's just like irritating your colon and all the poo in there is just gonna go, which is not natural, which is not healthy, and then your colon becomes lazy, and then you become dependent on stimulants and dependent on laxatives to have like a bowel movement, and that fucking sucks, and that just really negatively impacts on your metabolism. Don't go there, girls, okay? So I went down here further, and she's into that waist training bullshit, which just fools you into thinking you're doing something good for your waist when you're not. You know, it's just another fad, another thing to distract you from actually stepping the fuck up, getting your finger off your clit, and actually doing a healthy diet and lifestyle. Another distraction. Take it from me, been there, done that. Fuck that. Okay, so let's go to her latest video, fitness update. Chrisspy, she did this like a couple of days ago. It's had 236,000 views. So many girls are watching this, girl. So I wanted to just check out this little bit with you and give you a little bit of commentary. Okay, let's see what Chrisspy has to say.
graph actually. So this is my weight loss graph for 2 months. So you can see I started at 169, the current is 164.
Okay, so her current weight is 164 pounds. And my weight's about 115 pounds, just for comparison, okay?
I haven't been logging every day though.
Eating as much as I want, yes.
You can see like, you know, I should be logging more, but you can do all. So I started at 190, but it says that the first time I logged my weight was in, it shows you 2012 is when I was 190. And then it says in February 2013, I was 204 pounds, which was my biggest.
Okay, so she's been fluctuating.
I'm just going to show you one day.
Okay, so we just saw that she's been fluctuating with her weight, which is a story that just about everybody in this fucking society can tell you because, you know, we're dieting more than ever, but we're fatter than ever. Makes sense, huh? So I'm looking at this carbohydrates, fat, protein thing she's got here. I can't quite see it properly. I think it says 31% carbohydrates and 41% fat, which is real bad. You do not want to eat that sort of percentage. If you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to gain weight, Chrisspy, because it seems like you're trying to lose weight. I mean, seems like you're trying to lose weight, but by eating this way, it's like you're trying to gain weight.
January, like I said, I haven't logged my food specifically for a while, but it shows you exactly the carbs, the fat, and the protein that you've eaten. And then calories also. So when I first started taking on like this new mentality, I was super specific and excited about it and like entering every single thing that I ate. But like now that I've been doing it more and I'm busier, I've been like a little bit more loose with it, but generally like I just try and stay under like 1,200 calories a day. Also wanted to talk
1,200 calories? Girl, what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit, that is so low for your weight. I smash in over 3,000 calories most days. So for you to have under 1,200, not even a child needs that little amount. Children need more than that. And you're like 160 pounds, 170 nearly pounds. Girl, are you sick of being in this slave cycle? I call it the slave cycle. It's like you starve yourself and then you lose a little bit of water weight and then you binge the fuck out because you're so fucking hungry, so fucking ravenous that you just go for anything, and then you know what? You balloon out again. And you just keep continuing on this slave cycle. Some of you will purge, some of you will have fit tea, which is a form of purging out your ass, and it just doesn't fucking work. It destroys your metabolism, it makes you look like shit long term, and you feel depressed. Okay, so 1,200 calories. Oh, I just can't.
There's so many different opinions about protein and how much protein we should be taking. So after reading this guide, and like talking to, I don't know, people in the fitness industry, I decided
Okay. That's a big problem, okay? Talking to people in the fitness industry, 99.9% of these fuckers don't know what the heck they're talking about. They're talking out their ass, okay? All they want to do basically is sell you supplements. They're like, buy my protein powder, buy my pills, buy my this, buy my that. They just want to make money off your ignorance, off your lack of experience. So look, I don't want to sell you any supplements, all right? So you can trust me that I'm going to give you an opinion, I'm going to give you the facts, and I'm going to give you helpful advice that's actually going to keep you slim, fit, and healthy, because that's what I am, and that's what I've kept myself in this way for years and years and years. So just be very careful who you take your advice off.
My protein intake. So I've actually started taking protein supplements along with...
There we go. See, she's being sold protein supplements by someone already who's saying, oh yeah, up your protein. You want to look like a fucking bodybuilder. You don't want to look slim like a cyclist. You want to bulk the fuck out. Makes sense.
With just eating like clean foods. I probably do 2 to 3 scoops of this protein called Pro 7.
What is this?
Protein powder.
Protein synthesis.
I got it from NutriShop.
Tell me this, Chrisspy. Why do you want to eat like a bodybuilder if you want to lose weight, if you want to get slimmer? It does not make sense. Eating all this protein bulks you the fuck out like these bodybuilders. If you want to get slim and fit, then drop the protein, okay? You do not need ridiculous amounts of protein. You do not need to up your protein. It's just going to make you lose water weight, you're going to get dehydrated, and then you're going to get back in that slave cycle.
And I guess like what the theory is behind this, like don't attack me if there's any experts out there who I have this wrong. This is my understanding, is that when you have the correct proportions of fat, carbs, and protein in your body, that your body shifts from burning muscle and fat, or muscle and or fat, to just burning fat when you're giving your body enough protein to feed on.
Girl, that is just total bullshit. You're being sold lies. The body burns fat in the flame of carbohydrates. So if you don't have enough carbohydrates coming in, like it looks like you don't from what you're showing on the screen, then you're not going to burn fat efficiently. That's just how it goes. You need that flame, you need that carbohydrate, you need to be carb the fuck up in order to burn the fat off your body. So you want to get the carbs in, not the protein, not the fat. You got to keep that low if you want to be slim.
I think everybody's body is different, so try different things out.
Okay, so this everybody's body is different is bullshit, okay? Every animal in the animal kingdom, we are animals, eats a species-specific diet. They thrive on the same fucking diet. Doesn't matter where they live in the world, they're going to eat the same food and they're going to thrive on the same diet. And that's why everybody who does the Raw to 4 or who does like a low-fat, high-carb, vegan lifestyle, they all thrive. If they do it fucking properly, if they do it long enough, they all thrive across the board because it's a species-specific diet. So don't get pulled into this hype, oh, your metabolism's different. You're going to have this, girl. Oh, you've got to do this like metabolic typing thing. You have to do this like blood type bullshit. It's all just about the money, honey. It's all about the money.
I have one friend who's vegan and her body is like amazing and she has a ton of muscle tone. Good. And she just does plant protein. She doesn't do whey protein. So I'm doing whey protein. I haven't experienced any problems with it, but later on down the line I'll switch to a plant-based protein and see. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I like this philosophy on dieting, which really for me it's not like a diet, like I want to eat this way for the rest of my life. Actually, I'd like to eat better. I like it because you have 1,200 calories a day and that you should be getting.
I'm just thinking, why do these girls continue to go on these cycles? They don't listen. They just continue to like stay in the slave cycle. I need to understand this. Like, don't you want to come out of this? Don't you want to listen to people who are getting the results that you want and actually keeping those results, who have got their blood tests online, who have got their fitness results online, who are visibly healthy? Don't you want to listen to them and say, hey, maybe I should try this? I should give this a go. That's what confuses me a lot.
Because
Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because this video is going to get way too long. So Chrisspy, you need to carb the fuck up, okay? Number one, you need to carb the fuck up. You need to go fruit yourself. You need to not be scared of carbohydrates. You need to keep that protein reduced. Don't up your fucking protein unless you want to look like a bodybuilder. Fat, keep the fat low. And in time, you're going to transform. Obviously, vegan, plant foods. Listen to your friend who is a vegan, who has great muscle tone, who you said looks fantastic and feels great and all that. Listen to her, she knows. No such thing as everybody's different, okay? The species-specific diet is across the animal kingdom. Don't ignore it. It is not bullshit. It's the way nature intended it. We're all meant to eat the same. Sure, different amounts, but you have to eat over 3,500 at least calories a day. Alright, so thumbs up if you want Chrisspy to go vegan. Let her know on a video that I made this video for her.
High carb vegan, low fat vegan.
Yes, high carb, low fat vegan, definitely. And that's my video for today. So this isn't hating, this is educating. Don't forget to go fruit or root yourself. See you soon.